Mazda 3 was launched in 2003, replacing the old Mazda 323. First gen versions like this one were designated BK. Now, where I come from, BK means Burger King. So, is this car a flame-grilled whopper or a plain old cheeseburger? Well, put it this way, it's not got a fiery appearance, the exhaust isn't that meaty, and this body kit along the side, on the sport version, is a little bit cheesy. So, does that make it a cheeseburger then? Well, I wouldn't go that far. This car is based on the C1 platform, which was developed between Mazda, Volvo and Ford. The same platform was used on the second generation Focus, the Volvo C70 and the Ford Kuga. So at least it had a bit of European pedigree. Driving it though, you'd be hard pushed to notice. Okay, so this particular car is a bit long in the tooth now. It's 11 years old and it's got 77,000 miles on it. So you can forgive it for not exactly feeling factory fresh. But despite that European derived platform, it doesn't feel particularly un-Japanese in here. The steering, the plastics, the dash, how it drives, handles, the way it feels when you start it. This car feels a bit like the packaging that your Whopper comes in. Flimsy. It didn't get the best Euro NCAP score to begin with either, only getting 4 stars out of a maximum 5. This was when the Focus and the Megane at the time were nailing 5 stars easily. This was fixed though in the 2006 remodel, where they added cruise control as an optional extra as well, and also upgraded the gearbox from 5-speed to a 6-speed manual. 5-speed manual in 2005. I haven't driven or had a 5-speed manual since about 1998. So anyway, things got better then. It's not all bad in here. And Mazda came up with some clever thinking. For example, the rear springs are mounted inboard of the shock absorbers, and that creates more boot space. And although most European folks go for the hatchback version for convenience over the saloon, it's actually the saloon that has the bigger boot. 413 litres versus the hatchback's 346. Still, prior to buying this car as my new daily winter driver, I had driven the latest incarnation of the Mazda 3 series, dubbed the BM series, rather suspiciously. See my other video. Please note this is a shameless advert for my other video content on my YouTube channel. Terms and conditions do not apply. For a review of that. It's fair to say that the latest BM series of the Mazda 3 drove, rather strangely, a bit like a BM. So when this 2005 2-litre Mazda 3 Sport came up for sale, I kind of jumped on it pretty quick. And it wasn't silver, which, given the recent popularity of that colour in the pedal-out fleet, I've come to not like particularly much. So, did I make a monumental mistake plunging for this first-gen Mazda 3? Is it really a total cheeseburger? Well, no, I don't think it is. This car cost the princely sum of £2,000, has leather, albeit the Japanese vinyl type, and plenty of room in the back for the kids. This sport version came with a reasonably nippy 147 brake horsepower 2-litre engine that powers the car to 60 miles an hour in a shade under 9 seconds. You also get, as well as the cheesy body kit, 17-inch alloy wheels, rain sensing wipers, leather interior, I think that was an optional extra, Bose stereo and xenon headlights. As daily drivers for winter go, this one's Chicken Royale. I don't have a Chicken Royale, but I've got a Whopper and a cheeseburger. Even then they tried to sell me a meal. Now I have to eat these. I'm going to be so full. Trip number 2 to the Nürburgring in the E93 BMW M3. Managed to buy Nürburgring toaster, which is a bit nuts.